Alrighty, folks, I'm gonna break one of my important rules. There's no phones in the hallway while you're at work, but I have to start this YouTube huddle. So first of all, good afternoon, and check it out. I'm gonna brag a little bit on radiology, okay? Because look at the wall of 2020, 2020 champion of the month, okay, folks? As you can see, we have Megan. Hope Megan's doing well. We have Lynn Marwick. Thank you, Lynn Marwick. And that's not to ignore the other associates here, but this is just to show Al, good job. And then we have here, starting off, kicking off December 2019, Rosie. So with that being said, folks, I have to brag a little bit on radiology. It's such a good, feel-good feeling that our coworkers are up there. So do not hesitate to nominate any of your coworkers and what have you. So I'm heading back to my office because if I stop this recording, where it's gonna happen is someone, hey, Dr. Gerla. Oh, sorry.
Get in the way.
Damn. I am now officially out of the hallway. Sorry I had to do that. I had other people in the hallway and I did not want to be that associate on the cell phone in the hallway. Okay, so with that being said, folks, listen, aside from that champion of the wall bragging rights for radiology, almost running the board there, I have to say thank you very much to everybody who picked up this past weekend. And I hope, let me turn this around. Okay, right there. One of ours is down this coming shift. So Orlando, thank you very much for picking up the slack in CT today because it was just very busy. And so thank you very much. And this weekend, thank you to everybody. This weekend we have 2 RTAs on. And then we have, thank you to Dale. Thank you to Rebecca. Thank you for pitching in last night too in diagnostic with AJ. Thank you on Sunday to Clarissa and Rebecca. That's Sunday. So when one of us is down, that just goes to show you we all come together and we jump in there. So thank you so much. Lynn, again, some kudos to Lynn. She worked very hard in the nuke med department, getting it ready, JCO ready for. Lynn, you're gonna have to jump in there and some nuke med requirements, what have you, but she did a phenomenal job in her hot lab. So thank you so much, Lynn, for doing that in a flawless fashion and getting it prepared. So doing the YouTube huddle, I'm on myself. So all right. I don't want people to think I'm recording them in all HIPAA violations. So we're not doing HIPAA violation here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started and got a lot of information, folks. Now let me remove my mask. Folks, stay safe out there, okay? Mask up. N95 is required. And if you want to cover it with a surgical mask, that's fine. If you want to do it with one of your own designs of surgical caps, cap coverings, you're more than welcome to. This is Josh. Courtney from ICU, night shift, Courtney, made these. And so a little shout out to her in that regard. So I'm getting mine from my department huddle stuff here. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. You got a lot of information, a lot on my mind here. Did I get everything? Just thank you to everybody. Again, we started off slow. The week is just ramped up. Check this out. Got this Christmas card in, addressed to Nurse Lynn. So when y'all see Lynn, we now address Lynn as Nurse Lynn. It says right there, Nurse Lynn. Patient took the time to sit down and give out a very nice card. This is gonna go in on file. I will scan it. And that's going back to Lynn. Another mission moment about 2 weeks ago. Lando, I just want to say I witnessed a beautiful thing. Patient in, I don't know, 88, 89, 90. Unbeknownst to them was a DNR, but we didn't have any paperwork. Patient came over. I believe it was on Rosie's shift and Lando's shift. And I walked by and I see Lando looking at the patient, just staring like, hey, you okay? He goes, yeah, I don't like the way this patient's condition looks right now. Fast forward. Lando was able to recognize that this patient is about to code. Okay, folks. Do we put him in the room, risk having him code on the CT table, but we're talking he was in his last breaths. He was in the passing stage. For Lando's mission type of thinking and recognition that, wait a minute, this patient just doesn't look right. Let's get him back to the ER. The wife was in there. The wife was sitting right in there. And because of Lando's mission moment of saying, you know what, let me just take this patient back there. What's risk versus benefits? You know, is the CT angio the most important thing right now, or getting this patient to where he needs to be? And that's ER room 1. He had just came in on ambulance. The wife was able to witness her husband's last couple of breaths and passing. And it was a beautiful moment. So a mission moment that will be escalated to highest of its highest levels, because I witnessed a beautiful thing. So thank you very much to all involved in that. Lando, good job. But yeah, that lady was able to grab her husband by the head and just, in Spanish, you know, reach out to him and give him a command to answer me, can you hear me, answer me? And he never responded. And at that point, she left him by the side and sat down and just held his hand and was able to witness him passing into his next phase of his journey. So great moment. Okay, let's see here. Volume. Y'all know where I stand on that. I got too much information. Okay. We now have a fork and spoon dispenser in our lounge, folks. Hey, it's the little things. All right? Fork and spoon dispensers in our lounge. And the refillables, spoons and forks are underneath the sink cabinet, okay? So let's be good stewards of our resources and not waste them all on one shift. There's a lot of spoons and forks. I apologize. So with that being said, I'm going to move on to the next topic because I keep messing up that word. O2 tubing shortage. What? Yeah. O2 tubing shortage, okay? It has happened. I got this glare on me. I can't stand right now. O2 tubing shortage, it has been resolved. We've got a lot of tubing shortage. Folks, do not hesitate to let me know. Text me, call me. We will make it happen. We will restock it. And when I say we, who? Lynn and I. You know, Lynn, thank you so much it was here the next day. So we've got a lot of tubing everywhere. We have them in CT drawers. We have them in specials carts. We have them in the work core, in the cabinet. I know it's the COVID era, folks, and it's still going strong, okay? It's still going strong. I saw one of the most funniest gifts. It said 2021 officially told 2020 to hold his beer. It's an old saying. Okay, with that being said, N95 mask, I've got them, okay? I've got them. Just, you know, let me know. And we don't want them to walk off, okay? So we keep them close, and if you need them, just let me know, folks, okay? Talked about that Wall of Fame here. Moderna vaccines has been, our stock for the initial dose has been depleted. We're supposed to get some on Monday, right? That's what the media is saying out there. But nevertheless, the South Vaccine Clinic for the Moderna vaccine has now been shut down until further notice. Now, if you've had your first round of Moderna vaccine, and you have an appointment, and you've already done your ready set for the second set, as I do, they gave you a card. They have those Moderna second dose vaccines in reserve, okay? So I know you're hearing, oh my gosh, we're out. We ran out. Yes, we did for the first initial dose. But if you have an appointment card for your second dose, that has already been in reserve, okay, folks? So we're good. Yeah, more to come on that. So we should get another dose, another batch here. But right now, there's that glare again. Okay, so if you want to get the first-time vaccine, Shoreline, and it will be Pfizer, is still giving out the vaccines and the Pfizer brand, all right? And it has to be Moderna to Moderna. First and second have to be the same, either whether it's Pfizer or Moderna. All right, that's done on that one. Wow. I can't even read my own writing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. The Jock Jams trivia correction. Lando, you've already been awarded your 500 Kudo points for that trivia question, which I inadvertently ended the contest like 24 hours later, claiming I stumped you. Nope, Lando had it. Okay, good job, Lando. Vaccine clinic is going well. South has depleted all the... thank you to Debbie Little, our own staff in it also. If you got one of these for HealthStream, open up your HealthStream. If you have any pending, please knock them out, okay? HR is doing a lot of cleaning up, and look, yours truly still has some on there too. But when I opened it up, they were gone. So this is, I'm not saying this is a no list, but please check it, okay? QRS scan, you must, when you pass your questionnaire in the morning and you come in, you sign in, you get your color-coded sticker, you must stop at one of the wall-mounted tablets and scan your QRS that says pass. Some people are being audited, not from radiology, but they're discovering that they're bypassing that. So with that being said, please, you must complete your QRS. The other bigger topic is on the PTO, guys. This just came out, and it's all in our emails and what have you, that if you are to be reset this year from January 1st to December 31st, if you are to be reset, you will not be forfeiting any of your remaining PTO balance. Up to 40 hours will carry over into 2022. So with that being said, for example, it's in the email, I get reset March 13th. If I have 50 hours in my bank, well, normally I would forfeit those and get reset my entire amount, correct? So with that being said, if I still have 50 in my PTO bucket, up to 40 will be reserved and carried over and reset with my new amount, giving me a surplus of 40. And this will not take place next year, but this is due to our COVID era. And it was on our Glint survey, wasn't it, folks? We were, what makes us happy? What do we have concerns about? And the system has spoken, and the system has listened, and they recognize that. On our November Glint survey, it was a topic of discussion. And on my one-on-one with my new boss, Linnell Scott, and HR and our finance folks, they did ask, hey, on your Glint post, what was the hot topic? And you know what? It says it there in the comments. It was the PTO reset, and lo and behold, we get this email. It wasn't just because of radiology; it was as a system-wide whole. So we have now get to carry over up to 40 into next year's anniversary reset date. So with that being said, folks, it's 12 minutes and 19 seconds into the huddle. Do I have a trivia? I know I still owe some of y'all 500 kudos from that 1,000 kudo point scavenger hunt. Okay, so with that being said, for a kudos points, tune in on next Wednesday, and I'm going to reserve this for next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I have a guest speaker, Vivian Dalton. She's going to talk to us about observation patients versus inpatients, delayed discharges, and just to clear up some of those definitions of how we always hear about inpatients versus obs, versus what's delaying discharge and how that impacts our system financially. So Wednesday's huddle is going to be a guest speaker, and we'll throw in a little trivia there. Okay, folks? All right, with that being said, folks, we'll see y'all on the floors. Have a great weekend and be safe, be sane, and 2021 is here, and it's get vaccinated and let's wash your hands. Don't forget to do your 2 identifiers. Let's not take our gas off the pedal, folks. All right, take care.